All right, welcome, Senior Fit. This is our upper body workout. Make sure you guys have your bands. I prefer a flat band, no handles, okay? A little bit longer for full stretch. So, as all our workouts, full body. We're going to focus on upper body strength training towards the second half, but first, let's work on the rest of ourselves. So, we're going to start with posture. Feet apart. And with our legs apart, what we can do is we can kind of like round our hips and like bring our chest like between our legs, like a big like hunchback of Notre Dame, okay? Now, from here, the tendency is to want to lift your head first. Don't lift your head first. Try to push your hips forward, okay? And then lift from your belly button up and then your chest, okay? And we're going to hold it, okay? And then we're going to go down. We're going to go chin down. Now, it's almost like someone kind of punched you in the chest as you collapse your chest, as you round down. You should feel your hips move forward. Little Pilates in the chair, huh? Now we're coming up, and really what we're doing is we're working and moving our spine, okay? And we're coming up, stomach's in here, and we're going to hold it. Now, since it's upper body, a good trick for upper body is when we're sitting up with nice tall posture, you don't want to be pulling through your lower back like this to get your chest up, okay? Though my upper back is straight, this puts a lot of pressure on our back. What we're going to do instead is we're going to focus on opening the chest here and the shoulder blades back. Not lifting and pulling the chest up, just opening from here, shoulder blades squeeze together. Okay, so let's put it all together. Here we go. We're going to round down. We're going to push those hips forward. We're going to lift. Okay, stomachs are in. Nice tall posture. Open the chest, shoulder blades together. Now let's emphasize that with the arms nice and straight, and we're going to squeeze and we're going to hold it. All of our upper body movements are going to take place. It's called a neutral spine. We're not lifting the chest, right? We're opening the chest. Our shoulder blades are squeezing together. Okay, now we're going to bring our hands forward like this. We're going to work on the row. We're going to do a lot of these today. First thing that happens is the row is your shoulder blades are going to move back and together. Now, it's a pretty advanced move, but you should be able to keep your arms straight and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Ah, yes. We're here to learn things, okay, and pulse. Now, what this does is you can see, what does it do? It starts the range of motion with the arms. It starts the arms. It's almost like the gas pedal for the arms. So we're here, we're going to hit the gas. You pull the arms, and you bend your elbows and bring them behind you. Okay? And then forward. I cannot tell you how many people do not move their shoulder blades when they row. That puts a lot of stress on the front of your shoulder. That puts a lot of stress on your neck. Okay? So here, squeezing and pulling and back. So what you want to focus on, arms go straight, shoulder blades start the range of motion, and out, and shoulder blades. And out, and shoulder blades, and out, and a pulse, and a pulse, and a pulse. Okay, remember those lessons, okay? We're lifted, we're not pulling through the back, and we're moving the shoulder blades. Those are going to come in handy. All right, let's warm up, shall we? All right, first things first, ankles together, knees together. Squeeze your ankles, squeeze your knees, squeeze your glutes, suck your stomach in. Oh. Okay, relax. And again, ankles, knees, suck the stomachs in. Now you want to imagine you have a zipper. Zip it up. And relax. That is your pelvic floor pose. Ankles, knees, stomachs, zipper in. Squeeze your glutes. Now keep that squeeze and lift. Ha 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 ha. You can feel your inner thighs working. You should really feel your stomach, okay? Don't just lean back to pull the legs up. Suck that stomach in, pulse. And smile. Good. Jump the legs apart one time. Hey-you. All right, let's get these arms going right away. So, hands forward, palms are forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push your arms into your legs. And relax. This could be your first upper body strength training move, depending on how hard you push. For us, because we're warming up, go about 60%, okay? You're pushing, you're just not full effort. Not full effort yet, it's coming. Okay, and push. As you're pushing into your legs, you should feel the back of your arms flex. Okay, this time we're gonna hold it. We're gonna turn our palms in. We're gonna raise one arm up and down and up. So now that we're raising the arm up, I want you to, as you come up here, lift your chest. Yes. Lift your chest as your arm comes up. Good. I want you to feel like you're exaggerating it, right? If you're exaggerating it, you're probably doing it correctly. Hey! Because we're not used to doing that. Lift the chest. And I always say, raise your hand if you love exercise. Hey! All right, both hands up. Get a big stretch. Not really a strength training move, it's a mobility. Down and up. Make sure when your arms go down, your body doesn't go down. You're not leaning down, just the shoulders. Let's hold the top right here. We're going to hold. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale, spear fingers. All right, shuffle the feet in for funsies. Okay, good. Now from here, we're going to bend our knees as much as possible. You're on your toes. Knees are nice and bent. We're just going to kick out, return back to the position. Kick out, return back to the position, okay? Kick and in. Up and kick. And kick. And kick. And kick. And kick. And kick. And tap a little faster. You're returning all the way underneath the chair. The knees are bent. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale. All right, we're going to come back to the legs. Let's pause on those for a second. Let's keep the warm-up going. We're actually going to warm up the wrists because we're going to use those today. Hands are out. Spread the fingers. Okay? Fingers are spread. Fingers down. Hold for a second. Fingers up. Down. Now we're just going to move through this range of motion up. Keep your fingers spread, okay? Spread your fingers. It makes more room for the bones in your wrist. Okay? Now, from here, we're going to turn our palms up and then down, and then we're going to go back and forth. Okay? It's called hot hands. And go fast. Beautiful. Stop with your palms up. That was how to leave out. Okay, now fingers down and fingers up. Okay. And down. And down. And up. And down. And down. Now we're going to stop with our fingers down like this, and we're just going to go circle. Be careful you're not doing these arm circles, okay? That's something else. Wrist circles. Wrist circles the other way. Okay, now we're going to go piano player right here, so you're going up and down with the fingers. Piano. Okay, relax. Open and close. Open and close. Yeah, take that arthritis. Open and close. Now you're going to squeeze them as hard as you can. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Want your hands turning white. Okay, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. And again. And squeeze. And relax. Good. One more time. And squeeze. Okay, shake everything out. All right. Good. Now, put your hands on the side of the chair like this. Okay, you should be holding on to your chair. It's going to be our first strength training move. We're just going to set it up. We're going to do more of it later. That's exactly what we're going to do. You're going to use your hands to push down, and you're going to lean forward and lift your hips. Okay? Like set up for a dip. You can do it without your hands, but that would be a leg movement. We're using our arms. I'm actually going to turn so you guys can see it. Keep going. Here, and push. All right? And push. If it bothers your wrists, okay, what you do is use your legs more if it bothers your wrists. If it doesn't bother your wrists at all, bring the legs forward all the way. Up and down, nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake out those arms and reset the chair. All right. Posture, breathing up, hands behind the head. Okay, feet flat. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. We're going to crunch down. Nice and slow. And up. Okay, a couple more for the core, and then we'll stretch it out. And we'll start doing our band. And up. Good. And down. And up. Okay, down. One more time. In with this stomach sharpened. Okay, here, open. Breathe in. Exhale. Spear fingers down. Beautiful. Okay, from here, shuffle the feet in. Sucky suck, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice tall posture. Cross your arms. We're going to twist. Now, when we're twisting, the stomach is pulling in, and we're just using our abs to twist. Nice. Head doesn't move. Body's on a swivel. And feed it up. And twist. And twist. And twist. And exhale. Exercise is fun. All right, slow the twist down. Reach with the arms, okay? With the legs together, it adds a little bit more of a challenge. Also, inner thighs. Twist. And twist. Now, without much thinking, right, we're going to lift one leg up when we twist. Notice I didn't say which leg because I don't want you guys to think of that. Adding a little marching and a punch. Good. And a 4. 3. 2. And 1. Run it out. And relax. Nice job. I called it a warm-up, but it could have been a full-body workout. All right, let's go ahead and stretch those hip flexors. We're going to turn in the chair. We're going to kick one leg back. Now, since it's upper body day, let me teach you upper body on this stretch. So our knee is bent. We got that. You could squeeze this glute. That's good. You see your rib cage here? This is the ribs. We want to get a lift, a little bit in lift. Remember what I said in the beginning about not lifting? Right now, we're going to lift it. We're going to lift this chest up, almost like there's a hook right here pulling you up. As you lift your arm, you start to lift your chest more, right? You want to use your arm to lift your chest, and you want to feel your hip right here, like space. I call it like pulling your hip out of your pocket. So you're reaching up, you're using your chest, using your arm, you're reaching as high as you can. You should feel that stretch. Now, when you breathe, you're going to breathe in and stretch as much as you can. Inhale, shoulders to the ear. Inhale. Okay, and exhale. Aha. Okay, we're going to kick this leg back. Now, with the leg out straight, it makes the upper body more challenging. So usually what I'll do here is not so much focus on the rib cage, but focus on the arm coming up and then to the side. So this side bending, that's going to create that same lift out of your side here. Okay. The side bend. Good. From here, we're going to breathe in, inhale. Stretch more, exhale, spear fingers. Nice. All right, other side. Okay, let's kick the leg back here. Yeah. Okay, I'll walk us through the same thing. Knees bent, posture up, okay? We're going to start to lift the chest, lifting the ribs. Almost arching lower back, right? Lifting, stretching out of the side. We're going to add the arm. The arm is pulling us up, lifting the chest, and you start to feel a stretch in your hip. Reach higher, reach higher, reach higher. You can't reach high enough. Now from here, we're going to breathe in and stretch more. Inhale. And then we're going to exhale, coming down. Good. Now from here, we're going to kick this back leg out. Oh, no. Who didn't stretch your legs this weekend? Let's find out. Okay, good. Now from here, luckily for you guys, everyone stretched their legs. Okay. Up. Now, not so much lifting the chest as much as we're leaning behind the chair. Okay, we're going to hold, we're going to lean. We're going to stretch it out more. Breathe in. And exhale, spirit fingers. Nice job. Okay, back to the center, back to the center. Okay, upper body stretches. Very poignant. Now, feet are flat, hands are behind the head, chest is up, pull the elbows back and stretch. Good. Okay, from here we're going to breathe in, stretch more, inhale. Then we're going to exhale, elbows come together. Okay, and now we're going to come up, arching the back, elbows towards the ceiling. Good. Okay, we're going to breathe in, inhale. Exhale, stretch up, arms come up, shoulders come to the ears. So this is one of the few times we are going to pull those shoulders to the ears. You want to feel like someone's pulling you up towards the ceiling or the sky, depending on where you are. And we're going to go over to the right and stretch. Good. Okay, and over to the left. Good. Okay, back to the center. Up. Breathe in. And exhale. All right, the wait is over. Let's grab the bands. Legs are out straightish. Band is going to be around both feet. Okay. We're going to work on those rows. Bands around both feet, okay? Thumbs are up like this. Arms are straight. What's the first thing like we practiced in the beginning? Shoulder blades come back. Shoulder blades come back, squeeze together as you pull the band. Okay? Always think shoulder blades first. It'll save a lot of pain and suffering later on. Also, you do it like this helps your shoulders, okay? Helps your posture. Nice. Hold this one, and we're just going to pulse the shoulder blades with me. Pulse, 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 pulse. Okay, recover. We're going to cross the band. Now, it's the same thing with the shoulder blades, okay? But this time we pull, our elbows are going to come up a little bit. A lot of people last time they did something like this where they pull, like very weird, bend the wrist. No, wrist stays straight, shoulder blades still squeeze together, elbows just come up a little bit. Okay? Yeah. Changes the emphasis, the direction of which we're pulling, right? A little bit different muscles in the back. This to the back of the shoulders. Okay, care. Good. Now this one we're also going to hold and we're going to pulse. And pulse. Use those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Okay, relax. Next one's a little avant-garde, okay? We're going to hold it. Arms are straight. Everyone makes this mistake, okay? We're going to turn the palms forward like this. And then we squeeze the shoulder blades back. Okay? Your arms should be straight and you're pulling. You're just going to hold it. Okay, where's the tension? Hopefully not in your wrist. Feel in your wrist, turn your hands straight. Okay. If not, from here, hold it. And everyone is going to squeeze their shoulder blades together. And smile. Okay. Okay, recover. Very nice. We're going to come back to the rows in a little bit, but first, let's do it the opposite row. All right, so you're going to grab the band. You're going to spread it. Up, 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 up. Watch out for your hair all the way around. Okay, band is on your back. The band's above your elbows. So check on that. Posture, what do I mean by opposite of up? Okay, shoulder blades start together. Push forward, your shoulder blades come apart. Okay, and now the resistance is helping us move our arms forward. Not helping us, resisting us, right? Coming forward, straightening the arms out and back in. There you go. Same thing here, right? Come back, shoulder blades together. Push, shoulder blades apart. This is the one we did in the warm-up. Now we have a band. Now we're working the front. We're going to shoulders. We're going to arms. Okay? We're going to chest muscles. Good, and back. Good, and push. Now we're going to hold it. Okay? Now from here, one arm, and then the other arm. There's a checkpoint. One arm goes back. Both hands are straight together. That's a checkpoint. In. Both arms are straight together. Checkpoint. Boom. Hit the checkpoint. Boom. 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 And now we're going to alternate. There is no checkpoint. You're alternating. You're punching and you're twisting. Stay here for a moment. So focus a little less on the shoulder blades and more on the twist. And if you get your arm all the way out to straight, that shoulder blade will naturally glide forward. Just make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up to the ears, okay? Keep those bad boys down. Punch, and punch, and punch, and punch, and punch, and punch. Okay, good. Recover. Open those arms. Up, up, and relax. Shake them out. Shoulder circles for a second. All right, let's do some rotator cuff. Band is on the lap. Palms are up. Okay, we're going to grab right here. We're going to pull the elbows back, and we're going to squeeze. Okay, from here, we're going to separate the band and pull. And pull. And pull. And pull. And pull. Good. Wash. Pulling back. Wash. Good. Now we're going to hold it. Don't move. Hold. Okay, and recover. Good. Another one. This is for the back of the arms and the rotator cuffs, actually. So, elbows are bent 90 degrees. Now, if you want more of the band, you can kind of twist it and choke up on it like this to get more tension. Just depends on where we're at. Anyways, your elbows are bent. You're going to take one arm. You're going to straighten it out and then come back in. You do not move your whole arm. It is not this. That is a different exercise. You're just straightening and bending. Our rotator cuff is holding our shoulder in place. Good stability. The band is moving. We're contracting our tricep, back of the arm. It's too easy. Wrap it up. And 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold other arm here. Bend and in. Bend. Let's keep them arms going. You're getting tired. Good. Yeah, just in and out. 4, 3, 2. Let's do a couple more. Kind of rush the side. Come on. Trainer lied. Keep going. Okay, relax the arms down. Get some shoulder circles. Okay, put the band right here. Take your left arm, put it into your right shoulder right here, and we're going to go circles on the rotator cuffs. Massage that bad boy. Loosen it up. All right, other side. This is great. Always good. You can use your hands right in the middle of that shoulder. Circles. Loosen up them shoulders, rotator cuffs in there. All right, shake them out. All right, we got a couple more. Let's go for our single arm row. So, leg is out. Band's going to go around the shoe. Very important. Band, both leaflets, both sides of the band go in one hand, outside the leg. Posture and pull straight back. Same mechanics, okay? Shoulder blade comes back, squeeze together. Try not to turn. Try not to let this elbow drip up, okay? That happens. Pulling back. Now let's say it's too easy. Go ahead, grab a little lower. All right? Now let's say it's too hard. You grab a little further away. Ideally, the tension is, it's like, ooh, okay, I'm doing it, but I feel it. Not like, oh, God, so most people need more attention. Yeah. All right, we're going to get a lot of reps on this one, so let's go ahead and hold it, and we're just going to pulse. We're going to pulse. All right, then we're going to return full range right here. Full range. Oh, yeah. Good. Full range. Good. Now we're going to go quick, so you're shortening the range up, right? And just pulsing right here. Boom, boom, boom. You might not go all the way straight. You might not go all the way back, but that's okay. We're going to speed. What's moving? Your shoulder blade, shoulder blade, shoulder blade, shoulder blade. Oh, my God. How many times have I said that? Okay, recover. We're almost done. Now we're going to bend this knee. Band goes outside the leg. Thumb is up. Grab on. Posture. Bend and down. Up and down right here. Good. Breathing. Breathing. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right, other side. Row. Stay with me. Band goes outside the shoe. Both sides of the band go in one hand. Posture. Pull. And pull. And pull. And pull. Very nice. Good. And we're pulling back and we're squeezing. Good. Shoulder blade. Now we're going slow. All right, we're getting full range of motion. Arms all the way straight, elbows all the way bent, shoulder blades all the way behind you. If you want more tension, grab lower. If not, it's all good. 3. Okay. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it. And pulse. And pulse. Okay, stop. Back to full range. Yeah, now we're going to shorten it up. Let's go. Short. And that speed. Arms should be getting tired, folks. Okay, relax. Bend, 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 bend your knee. We got 2 more exercises. Okay? 1. Thumb comes up. Hands on the outside, both. Arm is straight, you're gonna bend this elbow. Okay? Now that you're getting a little tired, don't let this arm drift forward and try to use your chest, okay? Just keep the elbow pinned at your side. Good. Okay, let's hold it. And recover. Good. We are done with those bands for the day. All right, I'm going to kill the music for this one so we can explain it. This is going to be our last upper body exercise for the break, okay? We're going to put our hands on the side of the chairs, okay? Now, everyone's at different levels. So level 1, right, is you're here and you got your legs underneath and you're using your legs and you're using your arms together, right, to just lift your butt up, okay? Most of you are probably at this level, probably higher. The next one is your feet are forward a little bit and you're leaning forward and you're using more of your arms, okay? In your arms, less legs. Now the grand finale, which I think we're all going to try this one, is we're here and instead of leaning forward, we're going to shuffle our hips forward and our hands come off the chair, okay? So it looks like this. I'm here, we're here, and we're pushing our hips off. Now let's say you're like, coach, my wrists. Go back to the legs, okay? Like I said, technically, keep going, by the way, don't stop. You don't need your arms to do this exercise. So there should be only as much pressure on your wrists as you deem necessary. Okay, with me, slide it off. Good. And in. Now some of you are like, I'm ready, just hold it. Okay? And then I will give you all-star level. That's this one. If you guys want to try that, that's called a dip. Oh, yeah. This is crazy. Now, a lot of people, this bothers their wrist way too much, so we just kind of work the slide. Okay, good. Keep going. Don't stop. Yeah. Good. One more. And relax. Very nice. All right, let's stretch our necks, and then the chair workout will be over. Posture up. We're going to turn our head to the right. Good. And turn her the other way. Okay, good. We're going to back up. Breathe. And head goes down. Very nice. Okay, we're looking forward. And ear to shoulder. Good. And ear to the other shoulder. Good. And circle. Good. And circle the other way. Good. And recover. Chair workout complete. Nice job.